Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly horoscope, and this one is for you Pisces. Happy birthday! Whether it was towards the end of last month or coming up this month, we've got the sun shining in your sign through the 18th of March, and this is really accenting your best traits. It's a time to let compassion be your guide and let your creativity to flow. We are going to have a full moon on the 9th coming up, and it's going to highlight your partnerships. This may or may not involve romantic partnerships, but you will likely receive a valuable realization about someone important to you, which can include romantic partners or anyone that you team up with. It could be time to work through some negotiations. Now, because this full moon is going to be in the sign of Virgo, it will be important not to let overly critical thoughts override your better reason. Avoid placing blame on other people. Instead, remember everyone is most likely doing the best that they can, and try to get on the same page with other people. If these efforts fail and you still feel you're not getting the results that you need, then it could be time to set some healthy boundaries, which is another theme of this full moon. So working with others is going to be strong as the month begins. All month we're going to feel a very powerful conjunction going on between two outer planets, Jupiter and Pluto. This is some big time astrology going on in the sign of Capricorn, and Jupiter is the planet associated with expansion and growth and opportunity. Pluto is associated with purging, death, and rebirth. These themes get combined, and you can actually use it quite productively to accelerate these processes within yourself of letting go of what's no longer useful and opening your mind to new possibilities. So you're probably going to feel this the most strongly when it comes to friendships and groups. You're going to be considering who your true allies are. Choose wisely with those you align with, and it may be time to cut ties with relationships or groups that leave you feeling drained or disempowered. It's a really important use of this astrology, and it will be in effect all month. Now, we've got Mercury stationing direct on March the 9th. This is really exciting. This should help communications flow more easily. Finally get the ball rolling on some of these things you've been wanting to get started. We won't clear the shadow phase of this phenomenon until March the 30th. So keep that in mind as you start to move forward. After March the 9th, you're still going to need to be extra careful with details. Proceed with caution. Now, we're going to have Mercury in your sun sign after the 16th moving forward. So that's when you'll be doing your best thinking this month during the second half. Try to save important decisions for that time so that you can have the most clarity. We've got the spring equinox coming up on March the 19th. This marks the sun's ingress into Aries, and it's a fantastic time for you to take charge of your finances. It's also a really good time for boosting your self-confidence, your self-worth. Use the astrology after the equinox to address anything that you've needed to stand up for yourself if you feel you've been undervalued. Now, the new moon this month is super exciting. It's on the 24th, and it's an Aries new moon, which kicks off the astrological new year. This is the most powerful time to set intentions with a whole new lunar cycle, with Aries being the first sign of the zodiac. So for you, great news. It's going to help you set financial intentions. So set goals that have to do with your personal growth, of course, but also anything in the astrological year ahead that might involve earning or saving or managing money in a better way. So I hope you can make the most of this month's astrology. Again, if it's coming up, have a wonderful birthday. And if you'd like to receive your video horoscope every month, I encourage you to check out janspiller.com. We've got some low monthly memberships. Not only do you get access to your video horoscopes, but you can also stay up to date with all the important upcoming astrology through the articles that I write. So I will leave you with that. I hope you have a great month, and I'll see you back here next month with your horoscope.